Now that I've got your attention, I'll be here to answer the question about whether dancing is healthy or if it's secretly a cult that will take over your entire life. It's happened to all of us. You're hanging out with your non-dance friends and they ask you, "Oh, what's been going on in your life?" And you tell them the only thing that's been happening besides work is you thinking about dance, watching dance, and practicing dance. It's all pleasant until they look at you weirdly and silently judge you for letting one activity take over your entire life. Like, why did you have to go and make me feel bad, Miss Negative Nancy? It's not an obsession. I can quit whenever I want. It's not a cult! Oh, I just got heated up there. Don't worry about it. If you want to watch more dance comedy videos that make you laugh and be happy, then please subscribe to my channel. Let's get on with the video. To help stop your friends and family from passive-aggressively holding an intervention for you, I have some random examples that have to do with dancing or cults. We're going to analyze this data using cutting-edge technology developed in third-grade classrooms. The Venn diagram. This instrument of science will help us uncover if being a dancer is the same as being in a cult, or if it's your non-dance friends that are the crazy ones who are holding you back and stifling your growth. On this side, we have our champion, dance. And on the other side, we have a group of people who meet up every week to do the exact same thing with people just like them, cult. The center shows us what these two have in common, which is why I've marked it in red. Pay close attention to this area because it's going to give us the answers that we're looking for. Let's start with some examples. Moving to music. That's easy. Dance is all about moving to music, whether that's a beat or to lyrics, or if you're extra weird, to spoken word poetry. But wait, don't cults usually have some weird chant that they hum and sway to in the basement of some dude's home? Kind of like a creepy college drum circle. I guess that does count as music too, doesn't it? Great lines and turnout. Dancers are obsessed with the extension of our arms and our legs, whether it's the good kind or the contemporary kind. Being pigeon-toed in any situation is an absolute sin. Then again, people in cults have great persuasive lines that they say to people to get them to join. They're all about tricking as many people into a basement and saying they had an amazing turnout at their latest sacrificial meeting. Daily indoctrination. Definitely in the cult section. Who in their right mind would repeat their beliefs every single day just so they can get better at them? The only thing dancers are guilty of is practicing their technique while brushing their teeth, grooving to music in the car, practicing releve when walking upstairs, and visualizing your dancing while we're eating. Basically, finding every moment in your life to repeat the things that you've been told to do takes over your entire life. It's totally normal to get addicted to dancing when you start. Giving up sleep at night to binge watch dance videos is routine. So is following your favorite dancers on social media so that you know every single thing about them. And of course you have to go to dance meetups to meet up with other addicted people, passionate dancers, because how else are you going to spend your time? Not dancing for a while and going through dance withdrawals is the absolute worst. When I put it that way, I guess starting dance is like joining a cult, except with extra steps. At least it's good for the fitness. Obsessed with your body and appearance. This one is a little bit of both. It's not our fault that dancing requires an adherence to a very specific regimen, day in, day out. It's also kind of weird how a dancer from every single dance style has a very specific look, whether that's based on their body type and also the kind of clothes they wear. Kind of like the goth kids who you thought were in a cult, but really they're just nice and normal. It's the people with the clean-cut hair and the perfect smile that you have to be afraid of. Every community has a leader. Only cults have a leader who organizes weekly meetings at a set time and location where people can socialize and take lessons on how to think and act. Wait a minute. Does it count if your dance teacher is the one organizing all your dance classes, your practice group gatherings, and also your dance parties or social dances? Pay money for your teacher's time. Duh, these are private dance lessons. What's not normal about paying a lot of money to spend one-on-one time with your favorite dance teacher? I mean, sometimes we bring them issues completely unrelated to dance, but that's their job. They're there to help us, to teach us, to guide us on our journey. Having two types of friends. Life is easier when you can categorize your friends into two groups, dancers and non-dancers. Of course, we need terms to be able to identify non-dancers, like NDF, non-dance friends, normies, muggles. You know why muggles? Because dancers are wizards of movement. Wait, is it the same as separating your friend group into believers and non-believers? Life revolves around one activity. Only people in cults would structure their life and their identity to revolve around one thing. Who would be so obsessive to surround themselves with people just like them just because they share all your beliefs, your values, and your lifestyle? It's totally not the same reason why dancers mostly date other dancers. It'd just be weird to date a non-dancer, because they wouldn't get you. They wouldn't understand your beliefs, your values, your lifestyle. Quitting changes your life. When you quit dance, your dance friends treat you differently, as if you're dead to them. That's the same thing as leaving your community, your support network, the only people on this planet who will ever understand you. Organizations that track your accomplishments. Winning competitions and your results should be tracked. Why do something great if there's nobody there to collect data about you and everything that you've done? It's not like cults pay close attention to their members and track everything that they do so that it's easier to organize them and influence them. Social hierarchy based on rank. It's a recognized phenomenon that the better you are at dance, the more popular you are. It's like high school, except with dancers. It's not my fault that my choice to be the best has caused me to want to be friends with people who have paid into the system in the exact same way that I have. My whole self-worth revolves around other dancers accepting and respecting me for doing the same things that they do as well. Oh God, this is starting to sound like a cult. Don't doubt your teacher. In dance, you are there to do, not doubt. When your teacher tells you to do something, you do it, and then you ask questions later. Who cares if it doesn't make sense? You can't ask questions until you've tried it first. Anything else would be disrespectful. It's totally different from a cult where you would blindly follow your leader's instructions and accept their opinions without question. This looks like something specific. What does it remind me of? Nothing comes to mind. It must not be important. Okay, it's time for the rapid fire round for things dancers or people in cults might say or do. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. Just feel it in your body. Rolling on the floor. Do it. Don't think, just do it. Getting upset when your teacher doesn't pick you for the performance. Converting new people to join. All right, these are the results. It's kind of alarming to look at. Did I do this right? Can I get somebody in here who understands this? Yo, Joanna, you're a scientist, right? Help me with my Venn diagram. What do you mean you're busy skipping work for dance class? Fine, don't bail on dance to help a friend. I didn't want your help anyways. This isn't good. I don't want another intervention. What do I do? I've got an idea. I'll just change this here. We have our results. Dance equals cultured. Obviously, you're better than other people and more enlightened too because you dance and they don't. The science is undeniable.